I worked here.
Well, maybe it's one of the miners.
Yeah. Kind of crazy, huh? I'm assuming maybe Arthur was wealthy because he donated the mine.
Most people think the past only wakes up when the sun goes down. They wait for the shadows, the flashlights, and the forced scares. But we've always felt that the true weight of history is felt most clearly in the silence of the afternoon. Welcome to Garnet, Montana. It was once a booming gold mining town, home to hundreds of souls chasing a dream in these mountains. Today, it's one of the best preserved ghost towns in the West. But preserved doesn't mean empty. We aren't here to scream at the dark. We're here to listen to what remains in the light. From a forgotten cemetery hidden in the pines to a hollowed-out halls of the old hotel. We're looking for the names that time forgot. My husband is here for the history, and I'm here to see if that history is still trying to speak.
Well, they do have names on them. 1889. So you got Tom Williams, William Ross, W.M. Hamilton, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, if it's W.M. something, and then Frank Holmes, 1914, 1906, 1905, is that, and then two are 1898.
Jeff.
And Frank Holmes, he's the one on the sign, right?
Yeah. Got the name Jeff. Anything you'd like to share or a message? I worked here.
Maybe it's one of the miners.
Yeah. You worked here in the mine? What were you mining?
Please stay back.
You want us to leave? I don't really know how far the mine was from this spot.
I don't either.
I don't even know if the mine still exists. It probably doesn't. But we got to get moving. Anything else you'd like to say before we go? We appreciate you talking to us. I'll keep this going while we walk back down. So anything final you want to say, go ahead. Thank you for talking to us. Anything else you'd like to say? I gotta turn it off when we get back to our Jeep. From the pit. I assume that's something with the mine. I hope you rest in peace. Bye for now.
The road to Garnet doesn't start in Garnet. Gold first turned up nearby in Bear Creek back in the 1860s. And for 30 years, prospectors chased it through these mountains under names most people have never heard of. Beartown, Coloma, a string of camps that rose and emptied long before Garnet existed. It wasn't even gold that finally built this town. It was silver's collapse. When the country's silver market fell apart in 1893, thousands of suddenly unemployed miners turned back to these hills, looking for gold instead. We're climbing up to 6,000 feet. It was the only lifeline this town ever had. About 5 miles in, before the town comes into view, the road passes a small clearing. We'll come back to that. Garnet wasn't founded until 1895, when a doctor named Armstead Mitchell built a stamp mill at the head of this gulch. The town briefly carried his name before it was renamed for the garnet stone found in the rock around us. A year later, a longtime local prospector named Sam Ritchie struck a vein in his Nancy Hanks mine just up the hill. And that's really when garnet took off. By January of 1898, this town had grown to nearly 1,000 people. 4 stores, 4 hotels, 13 saloons, a union hall, a school with 41 students, a butcher shop, a candy shop, and an assay office. And something rare for a camp like this, families. Women and children living alongside the miners. Not just single men chasing gold. But a fire tore through the main street in 1912, and by 1917 the gold was thinning out, and most of Garnet emptied for good. It came back to life briefly in the mid-1930s when the price of gold doubled and a few dozen families moved back into the empty cabins. And then World War II took them away a second time. After that, Garnet was left almost exactly as it stood.
Little stagecoach spot. Oh, look, there's an upstairs. I am not crawling up there. No thanks.
No, I can see that the house is up there.
Alright.
Yep. Okay, let's go check it out.
Different saloons once lined these streets. Kelly's was one of the last standing, and one of the last to change hands. In 1926, it stopped being a saloon and became someone's home, with old newspaper pressed into the walls as makeshift installation. Visitors and volunteers here have reported music and laughter drifting out of an empty building, especially in winter when almost no one else is around. This one was built by a man named Old Dela. Miners called it the Joint. It's one of 2 cabins in Garnet you could actually rent and spend the night in today. The J.K. Wells Hotel was built in the winter of 1897 by a family who ran a hotel in nearby Bear Mount before this one. It was the most impressive building in Garnet. Stained glass, carved doors, a grand dining room. This is where the town held its dances.
So I was downstairs and you were up here. So it was funny because I was turning this on and I heard you say something about turning this on. So I didn't get anything downstairs, but as soon as I came up here, it said many family memories. And I said, I'm sure there are. Did you used to live here? And immediately it said, no, not here. And then I got that I'm in the trees, which if you remember the Nevada ghost towns, we got that message a lot. And I asked what it meant, but it didn't answer. Then I got the name Arthur in the 1960s, which is way later than this place. So
Yeah.
nothing else since.
Nothing else yet?
No, I don't know why, but like old furniture is just like, that's cool. But when I see the old shoes, I'm like, that's a little creepy. Like there's men's in here and women's in the other one. How is it up there?
Hot.
Oh, I was wealthy.
Mhm.
I can't remember the person downstairs' name on the... Kind of crazy, huh? I'm assuming maybe Arthur was wealthy because he donated the mine.
Not wanting to focus.
There.
There you go.
If Arthur, if that's you, if there's anything else you'd like to tell us about this place. Obviously not just the hotel.
Did you hear that noise?
You're just being silly. All right, we're gonna wrap this up, but I'll keep it running while we go outside real quick.
Yeah. There's people on their way in.
Yeah. Well, thanks for talking to us. Device. We are talking to you on a device.
Yep, we're using a device.
It allows you to talk to us.
These are all the names I think that used to live here.
People who stayed. Names of people that lived in and around Garnet.
Is that it? We wrapping that little spirit session up, yeah. Got anything,
Nothing else.
any last seconds you want to put out there for the peeps?
Yeah. Give you one last chance before I turn it off. Lucy. See the name Lucy?
I didn't, I didn't look.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't look at the board enough to know.
We're going to shut this off for right now.
All right, say bye, everybody. Or say bye. Girl was killed.
Yeah. All right, we'll keep it for a minute.
There was never any plaster on these walls, no insulation, just wood standing bare against 100 Montana winters. It's also the building that survived the 1912 fire that took out most of the block. If Garnet has a heart, this might be it. We brought the spirit box inside, into rooms that hadn't held guests in nearly a century, and asked the only question that ever really matters: is anyone still home? We came here looking for names time forgot. Instead, we found one that's still holding this whole town together. During the session, the name came through clearly: Arthur. We didn't think much of it until we found this: Arthur A. Grant, a descendant of one of Garnet's original miners. In 1995, he donated the land under a huge share of this town, the jail, the schoolhouse, dozens of cabins, so it would still be standing for people like us to walk through today. We came here to listen to what remains. It turns out a lot of what remains is standing because of him. Thanks for coming along with us today. We look to bring life back to forgotten places. Whether it's ghost towns, mining camps, or old forgotten cemeteries, we want to help those from the past tell their stories and find out who walks among us in the light of day. If you enjoy history, lore, and voices from the past, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future episodes. And hit that like button. It helps our channel grow and reach others just like you. We'll see you on the next one.